Shalom. This is Shalomar from the Great Millstone Atlanta Camp. Before I get started with this lesson, I want to say Call Halal Yumla Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah Bahashim Rahakwadash. Double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone that teach and rule well, peace, love, and safety to the hopeful elect throughout the four corners of the earth who are today mainly you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and also the Israelite foreigners that scattered in the other nations that look like the other nations, but your bloodline goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. To you all, I say Shalom. And the title of this lesson is it gets better by the day. It's getting better by the day. Today, the big news was Trump asking NATO for help, and NATO said no, which is prophecy. And we're going to get it in Revelation 17. Not only that, but it's still going down over there in Iran and in the so-called Middle East. So this is Revelation 17 and 16. It says, "And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire." Okay, so let's go through this verse real quick. The 10 horns is NATO. The 7 heads is the EU, which is the European, the Edomite Union, and the beast. Yeah, the beast is NATO. It says these shall hate the whore. The whore is America that sit upon the beast. And it says, shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. So they're gonna stop. They pretty much gonna cause this place to fall down. All right, financially, this place is gonna be through. Okay. And it says, shall make her desolate, naked. This place is going to be exposed. And then it says, eat her flesh, shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. There's going to be a lot of bloodshed over here real soon. And it's going to be followed by the nuclear missiles. Now, those are going to come from not only Russia and Iran and China and North Korea, but they're also going to come from NATO. France has nukes. I think Germany has nukes. There are a few countries over there that has nukes. Not all of the EU countries have nukes, but NATO is it's a strong force, but it's become weakened because United States is kind of like is getting ready to break off from NATO. Like I said, this is prophecy happening. No one's seen this happening except for those that believe in prophecy. Now, the prophets have been saying this for years and years. This is talking about NATO and the United States breaking up and going to war. This is going to happen, and we see it happening before our eyes with them already disagreeing on war and on help for war. They told Trump, no, you started this war. We're not getting involved in this. All right, so it says, for the Most High had put in their hearts to fulfill his will and to agree to give their kingdom unto the beast, unto the words of the Most High shall be fulfilled. So yeah, the Lord is, scriptures say he controlled the hearts of the kings. I'm gonna get that in Proverbs 21. But yeah, this is just to fulfill the will of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah. All right, this place is being torn down on every end. All right, and every day is something new. Every day is something new. If it's not about the economy, it's about the war. If it's not about the war, it's about civil war, United States. If it's not about, civil war, possibly United States, It's about this devil coming down on everybody. You know, all of this is prophecy. Everything is about to happen at once. It seems like. All right. Now, Proverbs 21 and 1, it says, the king's heart is in the hand of the Lord, Yahweh. As the rivers of water, he turneth it whithersoever he will. So that's what's going on. The Lord is controlling the decisions made even by Trump. When these Edomites be saying, you know, God is dealing with Trump. Yeah, he sure is. But he's dealing with him on the left-hand side. He's gearing him up for the destruction of this place. And also the salvation of the Israelites. Okay. Let's go to Second Esdras to get the accounts of the Arabia. Let's see, it's 15. Is it 15 and 50? Let's go down. No, actually, let's go back up. Okay, well, up here it's talking about the nuclear missiles, the flying swords, and the fire in hell. Flying swords is talking about nuclear missiles. And the horrible star and the cloud. It's talking about the mushroom clouds. Let me see, where is it? Well, I can start here. Second Esdras 15 and 49 says, I will send plagues upon thee, widowhood, poverty, famine, sword, and pestilence to waste thy houses with destruction and death. And that's what this place is getting, is about. That's what's about to happen to America. You know, Obadiah says, thy man that was confederate with thee have laid a wound under thee. Salakia, that man that was at peace with thee, have laid a wound under thee, roughly paraphrasing. You know, they're setting America up to be destroyed. Okay. Hold on. It is one account I wanted to get where it talks about the dragons of Arabia. Here it is. Wait a minute. Oh, here it is. Verse 29. It says, where the nations of the dragons of Arabia shall come out with many chariots, and a multitude of them shall be carried as the wind upon earth, that all they which hear them may fear and tremble. So yeah, a lot of these places are being shaken up by what's about to happen over there in the Middle East, especially America. America is kind of like standing by themselves. Well, they still have the Israelis on their side, but that place is going to get destroyed more than what it is now as well. Like, their land has to be cleansed because the Lord is going to deliver the elect back to their land. You know, Esau has taken over that land, and you know it has to be given back to the Israelites. As a matter of fact, let's get that. Ezekiel 35 and am I looking overlooking it? Maybe it's Ezekiel 36. Oh, here it is. Ezekiel 36 and 5. Salaki, I didn't really go go through these. These are just scriptures that popped up, during the lesson. But it says, therefore, thus said the Lord Yahweh, surely in the fire of my jealousy have I spoken against the residue of the heathen and against all Idumea, which Idumea is the Greek way of saying Edom. It says, which have appointed my land into their possessions with the joy of all their heart, with despiteful minds to cast it out for a prey. So yeah, the Lord is going to have that land be cleansed by fire before he delivered the elect back over there. Okay, it talks about that in, as a matter of fact, what's that, Ezekiel 38? It's talking about Gog and Magog, which is Russia. Here it is, verse 18, Ezekiel 38:18. And it shall come to pass that at the same time when Gog shall come against the land of Israel. You notice it didn't say the Israelites. It says the land of Israel. Said the Lord Yahweh, power, that my fury shall come up in my face. For in my jealousy and in the fire of my wrath have I spoken. Surely in that day there shall be a great shaking in the land of Israel. So yeah, the Lord is, that place is getting hammered now. Like Tel Aviv is almost flattened. All right. But yeah, the Lord is doing all of this because the elect is about to get delivered. That's why the title of this lesson is, it gets better by the day, because our salvation is nearer than we believe. Let's go back to 2nd Ezra and 16. It says, verse 4, a fire is sent among you, and who may quench it? Plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away? Nobody. The Lord is sending this, sending these plagues and his wrath and his fire and getting us ready for the salvation. All right. In the process, he's going to also get rid of 2/3 of our people that has to be destroyed on this side. Only the elect is going to make it. And these heathens are, they about to start destroying themselves even more than we seen. So don't get nervous. Don't get scared when we see prophecy. Or should I say, we don't get nervous and scared. We get nervous with the Lord. We fear the Lord. But we also see that we're on the right track because we teaching the things that are happening. And that's going to happen. And we see it getting ready to take place. All right, so this is good news. The elect is going to be delivered soon. Lord's willing, I'm part of that number. Okay, so that's pretty much all I had. I wanted to go into. This was big news with Trump and having differences with NATO and them denying help for this war. Like, this is World War III, and they was like, no, you started this. So whatever escalates, they're not going to be part of it. Besides, assisting America in being destroyed with the nuclear missiles. That's one part they're going to take in it. But hey, let's just, we sitting on the front row seats of this movie. We got all popcorn. We ready. We waiting to see what happened next. So I'm going to end it by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rahakwadash, double honors to my elders and apostles, a great millstone that taught us his truth. Shalom to the hopeful elect.